Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's May, and today I have a video that I have filmed twice now, but I did not like either time that I filmed it, so here I am a third time to film my summer slash kind of July, I suppose, TBR. I'm not really too intent on finishing all these books during July, so I can like start some of them now since it's a little bit left in June, and also be able to read them in August. I'm not a huge, I don't ever follow my TBRs like I'm supposed to, but these are books I have been wanting to get to and that I hope to get to in this month in July. While you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to follow me on any other social media, I also have an Instagram and a Twitter. The handles are up here. And that is all. Let's get into it. The first book I plan to read will be during a vacation that my family has taken, and it's because this book is a paperback and it's pretty small in comparison to the other books on my TBR, and that is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. This is part of the Raven Cycle series, which is kind of a cult classic, I suppose. Like, a lot of people really like it on Bookstagram and even in BookTube. I have a good amount of friends that really enjoy this. Even a friend who isn't an avid reader says she really liked the series and she suggested it to me. I have been told that this book is slow and it picks up better, like, the further on you read and the further the series goes, which I'm okay with as long as it piques my interest. In terms of what this is about a girl named Blue Sargent who meets these group of boys known as the Raven Boys, who go to like this prep school, and she is kind of like, it deals with her meeting them and their kind of odd personalities, and the fact that she has a policy of staying away from these type of boys, especially from that prep school, and also has the fact that Blue has been told that she will kill her love, like her true love, or at least cause them to die, not exactly kill them, but cause them to die, and it's just about her life like being entangled with these boys. And it sounds really interesting. It sounds like a good kind of modern fantasy. The only issue I have from not even reading this yet is just the name Blue Sargent. I hate that name. It's awful. I don't know why you would ever pick, I mean, maybe it's into play like throughout the book, but I can't. Like, every time I read it, I'm like, this is some really bad fan fiction name or something, I don't know. But I am pretty interested in the plot of this. The next book is also one I am considering on bringing on vacation in case I finish that one, and you know, you always need one extra book. And that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. This is a book that is kind of controversial because of the fact that they changed their cover like midway through the series, but I love the new covers and I didn't own the old covers anyway. But this is also really raved about on my Bookstagram, and I have a girl that I really like all the recommendations she puts out, and she's in love with this series. This is about Laya and Elias, and Laya is a slave within this empire who is forced to make a decision when her brother is arrested if she wants to join this rebel group as a spy. And while she is working as a spy, she meets Elias, who is one of the soldiers of the empire who is secretly also a rebel. And I think that's really interesting. I'm sure it has a lot of political intrigue, a lot of rebellion, and I'm excited to read it. I like fantasy books when they're kind of like this, when it gets more political. But I'm hoping it's not like terribly political where I have to remember every single person's name and keep track of everything. But again, I'm really excited I found this. It took forever to find this. Like I said, I'm probably going to bring this on my vacation with the Raven Boys and probably read both of those. And I don't even have the second book in the series, so I will probably have to end up buying the second book. The third book in the series also just recently came out, so that's exciting. The next book is one I mentioned in my 5-star prediction, and it is Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Adeyemi. This has been compared to like a kind of, not a retelling, but kind of mimicking, what is it? Oh, it's kind of like mimicking The Last Airbender or something like that. I've just seen people comparing it to that. And what kind of really got me is, one, the cover is beautiful, but two, the tagline, "They killed my mother, they took our magic, they tried to bury us, and now we rise," is such a cool tagline. This deals with Zili Adebola and how she is a magic user in a world where most magic users are being killed, I believe, by the Empire. And she is now trying to strike back against it. And again, it's kind of like the other book where there's probably going to be a lot of political intrigue and a lot of rebellion and a lot of fighting back against those in power, and it's dealing with magical powers, and I'm just really interested in that. And I've heard the setting is kind of different than the typical kind of white setting, which I'm really interested in, and I'm really excited to get to this book. It's just gorgeous in general. I love it. Can't wait to read. So yeah, that is all the books I plan to read this summer/July, my little TBR. Let me know what you guys are planning to read, if you've read any of these books, or if you want to read any of these books. If you have any recommendations based off this. This month is very YA heavy, and that's not typical for me. I think it's mostly the fact that I just want to do kind of like light books where I don't have to worry about, one, carting them around because a lot of them are paperback, and two, I can sit down and enjoy the world and the story. And a lot of YA books, that's what they are to me. So yeah, if you're not into YA, I apologize for that. Like I said, I always have variety on this channel, so don't worry, probably next month I'll have a lot of classics to read. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next video. Bye!